Have you ever had the hankering for an ice cream cone? People say hankering still. Went over to McDonald's only to be turned down because their ice cream machine is not working at the moment? Yeah, we all have. And it's a bunch of bull crap. And I'm going to talk about it. McDonald's has been playing a sick game on us since the beginning of time, and that is pretending like they have any sort of ice cream products at all. It's a joke. How many times have you rolled up to the drive-thru, been greeted by one of the employees who says, "What do you want? This is McDonald's, what do you want?" And you say, "Hey, I would love, you know what I would love? And I know you don't have, you prick, is some fucking ice cream. I want an ice cream cone for my family and myself." And you already know the answer. You already know the answer. It's a no. It's a hell to the no. The machine isn't working. It's never working. I don't even believe there's an ice cream machine in the damn place. I haven't seen someone walk out with a milkshake or an ice cream cone in at least a decade at McDonald's. It doesn't happen. My proposal is simple. Cut the shit. Get it off. Take it away. Don't promote ice cream, McDonald's. It's never available. Take it off the menu. I know other people will say, "Oh, clean the machines, fix them, make new machines that won't break down, blah, 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 blah." Bullshit. It's not going to happen. Remove it altogether. They already have a shortage of employees. The employees they do have, let's be honest, not top of the line. They're not going to go out of their way to clean that crap, especially when they're dealing with garbage customers 24/7. There's enough to do at the place. My kids are holding out hope. They're dumb. I tell them they're dumb. My two kids will frolic up to me and they will pull on the bottom of my shirt. They'll tug at it, which is weird because they're like this tall now. And they'll say, Papa, could we have some ice cream, sir, from McDonald's?" And I'll say, "Kids, you idiots, you know they don't have ice cream. Oh, you want a strawberry milkshake? There's a Culver's down there. Why don't we head on over to Wendy's, get a Frosty? It's better anyways." And they'll say, "Papa, we want an ice cream from McDonald's, sir." And they'll have tears in their eyes streaming down. They'll come to me and they'll say, "Sir," with tears, "can we have an ice cream cone?" And one time I said, "Okay, fine, let's go get some shakes from McDonald's." This was at 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. I remember it like it was Wednesday. We went over there. We are well within our rights to get an ice cream. We're past the window that has breakfast, my favorite thing. Really, the only thing I eat there is the breakfast. I celebrate their entire catalog. But we're past 10:30, which is the threshold, I believe, 11 o'clock on Sundays. We don't need to get in that whole thing. We're at 1 o'clock. There is no excuse why they shouldn't have ice cream at this time. It's a Wednesday. It's not that big of a rush. We go up there, there's one car in front of us, and my kids are giddy. They're so excited to get their shake. Connor's gonna get a strawberry, Olivia's gonna get a chocolate. I'm not gonna get anything. None of us are gonna get anything. I know this going in. I told them several times, "Kids, they're not gonna have it, okay? This is a waste of our time. They're not gonna have it." But McDonald's knows it's not necessarily a waste. They know that 9 times out of 10, if people wait in line, they're gonna get something. They didn't go here and leave empty-handed. No sirree, Bob. They're driving away with a Big Mac. They're walking out with a quarter pounder. They're getting at least a box of fries. You know what they're not getting? Ice cream. Not getting ice cream. I pull up to the drive-thru. "Welcome to McDonald's. What can we get for you today?" Can't understand a lick of what this guy is saying. It's 2024. They still have technology like we're back in 1970. It sounds like it's coming from a prison intercom system. "What can we make for you today at McDonald's? Smiles are free." Remember when they had the "Smiles are free" slogan? They don't anymore. Because they know that's a fucking lie. Smiles are not free. No one's smiling because there's no ice cream. Nobody eats ice cream angrily. I tell this moron exactly what I want. I need 2 milkshakes. Again, I would love one. I know they're not going to have it. I'm not going to waste my time saying the third order. I throw out the chocolate, I throw out the strawberry, and he throws out this. "We don't have ice cream, sir. Our machine is currently down." And then I do the thing that all fathers love more than anything else. I gloat to my kids. "Hear that, dipshits? Should have listened to the old man. He's never wrong." He's never wrong. It truly is the greatest thing about parenting. Rubbing your victories in your kid's face. But as I look back with a shit-eating grin on my face, ready to gloat to my kids, I see the childers. I see their faces. Tears forming, starting to trickle down and pool on the floor below, and I think, you know what? No, not today, sir. Not today, Ronald McDonald, you son of a bitch. And I say to that guy in the intercom, "Cut the crap. I know your ice cream machine's not broken. You just don't want to clean it. I understand. It takes time. Everything takes time in this world. But you are depriving my two precious babies the ability to enjoy an ice cream treat. There's nothing I can do about it, sir. Either order something else or leave. Well, okay. There's something I can do about it. I pop the clutch into drive. I have a clutch car now for this story. I barrel head first through the first order pickup window, crashing everything around me. Bricks are smashing through the window. One flies off, takes the head off of one of the workers, completely decapitated. My children are freaking out, rightfully so. There's blood on the windshield wipers getting smeared around. One of the workers' badges pops off the shirt, lands into the middle dash. I look down at it, it says the name Jaquisha, but it came off of a gentleman who clearly forgot to bring his name tag in that day, and so he grabbed Jaquisha's out of her locker. You're not fooling anyone, sir. Well, you're not doing anything because you're dead. My beef wasn't even with Jaquisha, though. My beef was with the guy that took my order and lied to my fucking face. I open the door, which is pretty wedged in because of the bricks and the bodies. Some of the glass peppers down. I get out. I do have some glass embedded in me. It's okay. It's just a flesh wound. I take another piece out that's embedded into my thigh. I go up to the guy who took my order. Sir, if you could just call. Sir, if you could just. As he stands there, still half alive, touching the glass, but knowing if he pulls it out, it's going to be a blood sprinkler, starts to stumble aside. I shove him further over. I make my way over to that ice cream machine. I look down inside of the chamber of secrets. I take a wet cloth. I start cleaning it out. I grab a Windex. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to use this type of cleaner on this machine or what this machine even is, but just roll with me on this. Once it's all primed, ready to go, relubricated, all that stuff, I start making some cream. And then I start making the ice cream. Subscribe. Ice cream comes out. I walk back over to the gentleman who's still half alive, kind of seizing. I take his head, I turn it sideways, I let some of that blood make its way onto the ice cream. Oh, there's the strawberry. I hand it to my son, who at this point is completely disgusted, and then I realize that I've turned into a psychopath, and I quickly pull that away. And then I start feeding it to the guy. Here you go, you like that? You like that? Looks like we have ice cream today, champ. And then he falls to the ground, dead of course, the lack of blood and everything. I look down at the lifeless husk of a man lying in his own blood, and I say, clean up, aisle you. And I kind of smile at myself at how clever that was. Then I realize we're not in a grocery store. There's no aisles, but it doesn't matter. The joke still landed, in my opinion. One of the other employees, who's still alive but very shaken to their core, starts to leave. As they're turning, I pull her by the hair. I take her over to the McFlurry machine. Remember that gem? Do they even make McFlurries anymore? They don't make anything anymore that's ice cream related. I shove her hair into that, where the spoon is supposed to go. You know that weird spoon that has the open hole at the bottom that you're not sure if it's a straw or whatnot? No, that actually goes into the machine itself that stirs it. But instead, I put her hair around it. Vroom, 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 vroom. Scalped her right there on the spot. And then I look at the customers who are completely shocked and I say, now for the first time in existence, the ice cream maker is actually broken. And then I drop the ice cream that was for some reason still in my hand like a microphone, get into my car, put in reverse. All the glass, the bricks, clunk, 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 a body rolls off of it as I leave. And this is kind of a picture book moment in time, a snapshot of an event that was incredibly horrific, but also a life lesson for my childers. And so now, when we get a hankering for some ice cream and I turn to my kids and say, hey, how about some McDonald's? They instantly recoil and say, no, we'll just go to Wendy's, Dad. We'll just go to Wendy's. And we do. And we're happy for those few fleeting minutes until we finally make it to our destination, pull up to the Wendy's drive-thru and realize there's already 30 other people waiting in line. Hey, I hope you like that incredibly true, definitely not made up story about McDonald's slaughtering the workers and being upset that there's never ice cream there. Let me know if you have this struggle in life. Please like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I post tons of rants all the time now, really trying to grow this channel up, having fun. Hope to see you around. All right, stay frosty out there.